You can support this show at patreon.com/ASAPodcasting. Welcome to a Skyrim Addict podcast, where I will discuss my adventures and misadventures through Skyrim. Join me. Add your stories, add your tales. Let's get into this thing. All right, welcome back to the Skyrim Addict podcast. We are current, for those of you who are listening live, know we're live. But this is the live recording from our charity event, 12-hour charity event. We are currently sitting at $3,285, I believe I said. So if you want to donate to that link stays live. Just go to asapodcasting.com and click on the donate button. It goes right to our cystic fibrosis fundraiser page through CFF.org, so it's all tax deductible, all that. And you can donate right there. That stays live 12 months a year, so whenever you're hearing this, feel free to go there and help out the cause. So everybody who's watching live knows who's here, but those of you who are not down the road in the future, I'm here. I'm Michael. Juan's here.
Hello.
Victor's here.
Hello, hello.
Colin is here.
Evening.
Is anybody else here? Ray, you still here?
Ray's here.
Ray's here. Okay.
Ray.
I didn't know who was on and who was on mute, so I was just checking. We've obviously had people bopping in and out. So we're going to kind of lightly plan our first two episodes of the Hearthfire Roundtable and talk some mods for the next little bit. So the basic idea of Hearthfire Roundtable was to build the houses, right? And do side quests.
Yeah.
And then you could do your character however you want, because you're only really doing side quests. So if you want to be someone who doesn't join the Thieves Guild or doesn't do specific things, you don't have to do that. You know, it leaves more flexibility.
And we're doing non-main story side quests, correct?
Yes, non-affiliated side quests. Yeah.
Is there a whole list of those, like on UESP or something like that?
There is, actually. If you go to the quests and then keep scrolling down, it'll show like dungeon quests. It'll show side quests for each town.
Okay.
And a couple
I think
other ones.
I think we were taking requests as well.
Yes. Yeah. So
okay.
we only have quests for the first two episodes so far. So if you have ones that aren't listed here that you want to do or hear about or whatever, definitely shoot us an email, skyrimbookclub.ca, and drop those in there. Because there's some fun side quests. I really like the side quests quite a bit.
So let's see, main. I'm looking at quest book. Other quests and official add-ons. Is that?
I forget.
Because that includes Daedric. So side quests.
Mm-hmm.
That would be one list.
I think there's one called Dungeon Quests or something. That might be listed under side quests if you go into UESP.
All right, side quest has things like, the Forsworn conspiracy. Is that something you're thinking of, or is that too high level?
I was going to leave that out because it's pretty in depth, but I mean we could definitely do it.
Probably do it closer to middle or end of the season.
Yeah, it's higher level, so I figure wait on that one, right?
Yeah.
The ones I picked out for the first two episodes were lower level. Because I figured,
missing in action and stuff like that.
Yeah, like around Whiterun and Riften area, since we'll be going kind of back and forth between that area. Because I figured the first house would be Lakeview, because the requirements to get it are lower.
Right.
Yeah, and I think you said you were going to go vanilla on this, right, Michael?
I am going to play vanilla on Switch, so see how that goes. We will see how that goes. Because I would like to do a nice full playthrough on Switch, because I haven't done. I mean, I hop in here and there and play it, but I would like to have like a character I kind of roll with for a while.
Yeah, it'll almost be like the first episodes when you're just kind of dinking around.
Yeah, it's like 360 all over again. Yeah. Yeah, so the first 3 I've listed here, Kill the Bandit Leader, Rare Gifts, and Rescue from Fort Newgrad, they're all to from Falkreath to get the Thane.
Okay.
So
Isn't there's also
Yeah, that's
There's the werewolf
quest.
one as well, too, right?
Yeah, the rescue from Fort Newgrad is a Stormcloak quest. That's the Civil War quest line.
You're right. Damn it. I hope that doesn't screw it up. Can we get the Thane without doing that?
Yeah, because you can. All you have to do is please 3.
That's right. You only have to do
help
3, right? Yeah.
So you can get what's his name's journal.
Oh yeah.
That's a little miscellaneous quest. You can even do like stupid little things like
Sell cabbages.
sell cabbages to Matthias. Yeah,
That's right. Yeah.
Or wood for hurt.
Yeah. So
Is the what's his name's quest also there? The one with the dog that we all love.
yeah, that's a Daedric quest. Are we going to do a Daedric quest?
Well, that's why I'm asking you. That's not part of it then. That's not making him happy.
The Yeah. Did we do the Daedrics already?
I think we did have a season where we did Daedrics.
Yeah, we did all the Daedrics, yeah.
Yeah. The whatchamacallit, both Barbas and the I've forgotten what the werewolf one.
Our Daedric, right?
Yeah, they're Daedric, and neither of them count towards helping you out.
Right.
For Thane.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Those are. You have to do the whatever quest that Sid Gear sends you on first to kill the bandit leader.
Yeah, kill the bandit leader. Yeah.
And then that triggers the rest of it. And then you can. And you don't have to be the Thane to buy the house, do you?
No.
Or do you have
No, you don't. I think you can buy the house after
Doing the bandit.
The bandit leader. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you need to become Thane to get
The house Carl.
House Carl.
Yeah.
Yes.
So are we doing Hearthfire and Thane, or just Hearthfire?
I figured Hearthfire and become Thane. That way
so
you have a
Hearthfire,
house
Thane.
Carl.
Yeah.
For each house.
Yeah. Okay. I'm editing. I'm not editing your document online. I'm just editing in my copy of it.
Oh no, you can edit it online. Feel free.
No, well, if I'm gonna
because that's we're kind of just hashing it out anyway. So
yeah.
I
want to type out all these quests in the side quest section of the UESP, but there must be another. Let's see.
So we want to get rid of Fort Newgrad because that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, and also the gifts one.
Mm-hmm.
The rare gifts you can only do before you're level 9.
Yeah, you have to do that early, right?
Yeah, because after level 9, you'll get a letter from Sid Gear, and he invites you there anyway. So for him to give you the quest to kill the bandit leader, you have to before level 9, you have to steal a bottle of Blackbriar mead.
Right. Yeah.
But once you reach level 9, a courier will come to you and give you a letter saying it's from Sid Gear, and he invites you there, and then he sends you on the quest to go and kill the bandit.
Got it. Because rare gifts would give you 2 quests down to get the Thane thing, right?
No, that's a precursor to.
Oh, it's a precursor.
Getting, rare gifts you get. If you get there before level 9. He hasn't sent you the letter to inviting you there. And to prove that you're trustworthy, to see that if you are worthy of a job, you have to get him a bottle of Blackbriar mead.
Oh, okay,
Which you can get in the very beginning.
Yeah. That's in the cave by the bear, right?
Yep.
Yep.
So you can give him that, and then he'll give you the quest to go and kill the bandit leader. And then after the bandit leader, then you can do all the 3 quests to get the Thane if you so wish.
Okay, that makes sense.
But after level 9, you don't have to do the rare gifts quest.
All right, well then why don't we scratch New Grad and Rare Gifts, and do just the. We'll just have it become the Thane, and then whichever ones we end up choosing to do for our character. We'll see
So
how.
it looks like there's 5 quest givers to become Thane.
Become Thane, yeah, because there's a couple people in town, right? There's the guy by the cemetery, right? Does he count towards that? What's his name? RK?
Renil.
Reno, yeah, that's it.
Okay, there's Renil. Hall of the Dead. You got Hurt from Half Moon Mill.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, from the mill.
Just chop wood.
Mm-hmm.
Dengir of Stoon.
Yeah, you don't want to do that one.
Some light theft.
Some light theft.
Matthias or Matthias.
Matthias.
Oh, Matthias. That sounds much better. Oh, that one's easy. Gather wheat. And then you got Dad Gear. Dad Gear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deliver an item to an associate.
Right, and that can. Is Tadgear the one deliver the Barrett's ashes to?
Yes.
Yeah. So and that can trigger the other quest to go get the journal if you want it to. By the way, I was just looking at rare gifts, and it's actually a radiant. You can get that quest from like 6 different people, not just Siggear.
Wow.
Yeah. Apparently, it's early quest.
Several different places.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the Captain Aldous quest is considered that, and getting these are for books among other things. So it's a radiant quest. So you can do it several times, I guess.
As long as you're a low enough level.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh no, I think the only one that's leveled that has a level issue is the Falkreath one with Siggear.
Yeah.
Are we doing the random generator or?
We can. I figured I would leave that up to each person.
I don't mind doing the generator in Skyrim. That one's actually pretty nice.
Yeah.
I'm doing the generator for Skyrim.
So we have the for those who don't know, we have the random character generator.
Want to do it now? Live?
There you go. You can
Do it live.
Doing it live.
Do it now.
We have a character generator on asapodcasting.com on the Skyrim page. If you click on Skyrim Addict Podcast, it's on. If you scroll down there, it's on there somewhere. I think there's an Oblivion character generator, a Skyrim character generator.
And if you're a good girl like me, you have it bookmarked.
There you go.
It's right there right now.
So you can use it real easily.
Fallout 76 as well, right?
Yeah, there's a 76 generator.
Yeah.
On the Fallout page, of course. So there's character generator. It'll give you all kinds of traits for your and how you level up your perks and traits and stuff like that as well. So if you want to kind of role play something different, that's a good way to go. I think because I'm playing on Switch, I kind of want to figure out what I'm comfortable using because I've never actually played on Switch for an extensive period of time.
It's been that long since you've played.
It's actually been a long time since I played, but yeah.
Oh, that's right. You said you can't. You have trouble with the stealthy archer.
Yeah, that's going to be an issue. So it's going to definitely limit my normal play style anyway. So there is that.
You could go double daggers.
Yeah, I might do that. I really like bashing on the Switch from the little bit I've played with it. So
yeah. Well, once you get higher levels and you get that nice charge, that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, just a question here is in terms of structure for this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, would it be worthwhile just counting up all the quests that we consider miscellaneous and or side quests, whatever they are? How many episodes do you want to do? 6?
I was thinking 6, 2 per house. Yeah. I figured that made sense. Get the house, start to build it, finish it, do some quests.
Yeah, and the centerpiece of each episode is the house, but then just from the list of quests, if we can whittle it down to a reasonable number per episode, just each player can pick their own quests and do whichever ones they want. Or do you really want everybody to do the same quest?
Well, I think we were trying to keep it relatively close to the same side quest, but we could go off and do whatever else we wanted. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right.
So that way, at least we had those quests to talk about together. But then
Plus, usually we only meet up like once a month, right?
Yeah, and we're only so you can do pretty much the whole rest of the game.
I haven't played Skyrim in months. I am doing every single effing quest I come across. So literally everywhere I go, everywhere I look,
be doing it anyway.
I'm going to be doing everything.
Yeah, probably me too.
Each time, and none of this fast traveling.
So you will be one level like 1 million.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm had like severe withdrawal symptoms, not being able to play. So I've got the generator up. Does anybody want me to roll them a character?
Oh, there you go.
No, I'm gonna use a character I already have. So because I have an ulterior motive. Well, I've been wanting to do the Baron's Eye.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah.
I'm game.
Yeah. So how many refreshes?
Let's do 7.
7.
I've got about 1 million windows open. Let me close all my windows. So it doesn't take half an hour for each reload. Talk amongst yourselves.
No.
Well, yeah, so that's going to be kind of hard to pick the quests then, if we're all going to do the same ones.
Yeah, what I was trying to do is kind of pick them in the areas where each house is, to kind of make them like with Lakeview. The early ones I tried to pick in Whiterun, and then the second episode ones I tried to pick down towards Riften area. So you were kind of going in that direction anyway.
Are we going to do Whiterun last, or
Whiterun? Which one is that?
Because to become, well, it's not one of the Hearthfire homes, but
yeah, that's why I wasn't worried, because the quest there you can grab lower level since you go there early. Yeah,
and that one is if you want to do the dragons, because to become Thane of Whiterun you have to.
Yeah, I wasn't worrying about becoming Thane there. Yeah, I figured just the Thane for each of the houses.
Okay.
You know, like, so what's the other one? The one up in
Heliarkin is the Pale.
Heliarkin's the Pale, yeah. And then what's the
Morthal is Winstead Manor.
Winstead, that's
right.
it.
Yeah.
So
and it's just those 3, right?
Yeah, so just those 3, yeah.
And all 3 of them, by the way, I know you're doing it vanilla, but now all 3 of those houses now have superb mods attached to them.
Oh, awesome.
The Lakeview has one called Lakeview Manor As It Should Be. Which is oh, trust me, it is beautiful. It's not well, it's hard to explain, but it's gorgeous. So a couple of the guys on that watch my streams checked it out because I had it up on one of my anyway. And then there's Heliarkin Farm and Winstead Mine, which have been around for a long time. So, and all of those are available, I think, for both SE and LE. So anybody who's playing on PC, as they should be, will be. Yeah.
What do you call it? Is also part of Hearthfire, right? The ancient knowledge, or where the Ethereum archive?
No, that's Dawnguard.
That was Dawnguard add-on.
Yeah.
Was it Dawnguard?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
So, do you want to do your refreshes? So you said 7-1?
That is correct, sir.
Okay, so first one here. Was it Argonian? No, so we don't want that. And
I've done Argonian.
Well done, all of
I
it.
used that Lakeview mod on the samurai character that I had.
Oh, you used
it was a very nice mod.
Mm. Oh, speaking of mods, so I don't know if I've recorded since then. So anyway, Connor decided to start journaling his Skyrim characters.
Good for him.
And he's also decided he wants to use amazing follower tweaks and and something else. But he's really loving amazing follower tweaks because, like Andrew, he likes to have like an army of people with him. So it's been he's been having fun with it.
7. So what did we get? We have Orc. Female.
You'll take a screenshot of this for me, right?
Can I take a screenshot?
Just print screen, right?
That's so. If you're using a Windows machine with Windows 10, you should be able to bring up the snipping tool. That's
I'll just take a picture of it with my phone. So we got orc, female, one-handed, conjuration, light armor, storm cloaks, class of sorcerer if you want, ritual stone. I'll go well there with the conjuration as well. Home is Heljarken Hall.
Yay.
And let's see, you got an orphan of Louis Vuitton, it looks like.
Louis Vuitton.
No, sorry, that's Lucia in location.
Okay. That's Whiterun, right?
And then your stats are going in first 3 health, then 1 magicka, then 2 stamina. And your human follower is humanoid is Ugor. I believe he's an orc in Dushmikyal, I think.
He's the one over by Riften, right? Because I think
so.
I had him before.
Yeah, Dushnikyal is over by Markarth.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's where Gorbash is.
Yeah, I think Ugor is the one where he's the brother of the guy, or it's either the one that's with the one in Riften.
No, it's just Orc Stronghold in the Rift.
Yeah. It's Largashbur.
Yeah, and then so other follower is Garmar or Garmer. I think that might be one of the wolves. One of the.
Oh yeah, I think so.
Oh wait, what's that thing there? Death Hound from the Vampires of Dawnguard. Spouse Rhea. That's all right because we're starting off in full creep, so you'll get her.
Rhea.
Yeah, she's good. Then that's Victor's favorite woman.
It's Lydia 2.0, right?
No, she's not Lydia. She's Uthgard, voice of Faction College of Winterhold, alignment. Christensen. Alignment evil, and your house call is Gregor.
Gregor.
So let me see if I can take a picture of that. Did anybody else want a roll before I do mine? Really super duper.
You can hit me with 5.
It takes a minute because my machine is old and useless like myself. So. 1.
It almost made me choke on my beer.
So.
A light armor orc. She will not be able to show her face in the strongholds.
Oh man, light armor orc.
She will be laughed out of the strongholds.
Good luck.
2 and 3 is coming up. You should have seen Victor's orc earlier on. It's kind of like not light armor; it's like no armor.
Well, at least that's something to be proud of, you know.
Yeah.
What do you think of his story?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was all nipples.
Yeah.
Didn't know where to look.
His defense is that he's orange.
Yes, he's slightly reddish.
Ate a lot of carrots.
That is 5.
And he's very powerful.
Oh, he's two-handed, my favorite. He went off and got the... Oh, you looked out. You looked out here, Ray. We have race Dunmer. Female. Heavy armor. Illusion.
Oh, I love illusion.
Speech. Civil War side Empire. Class Warlock. That fits very well. Guardian Stone. Tower Stone. That sucks. Home, you got her gym, which is nice. That's Wind Helm. Takes a bit of getting that one. And not your favorite place as well. I think you're going to live there just to piss everybody off.
Exactly.
Orphanage. Orphan is... It looks like Furious Beaufort. So you got some angry child, which, as far as I'm concerned, that's all of them. And he's in Riften, so he must be an honor hall orphanage. So your stats are 3 health, 2 magicka, then 1 stamina. Look at this lucky bastard. Humanoid follower, Mjol the lioness. Oh, the follower is Soslong. Soslong. How do you pronounce that, Victor? Soslong?
I don't know. I'd have to see it in print.
Sceolang.
Shalang, I think.
Shalang. And that's one of the Huskies at Torngard, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Spouse is Torvar. Companions. I believe. Faction is Dark Brotherhood. Alignment Evil. And House Call is Calder from Hergim and William, which not many probably are used to Calder because of how difficult it is to get Hergim. I'm pretty sure you have to complete the Civil War quest line. I'm pretty sure.
No, it's just don't you have to just blood on the ice? Isn't that?
Oh yeah, I think so.
No, to get Calder, you have to become Thane.
To get the I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
To get the house Carl, yeah. I thought you meant just the house.
So let me take a picture of that.
There's a couple of nice harem mods too to make it nice. That's one of the crappiest looking houses inside, even when you get it.
Which is weird because it's huge.
Yeah, it's
huge.
It
is gigantic. Yeah.
You gonna play SE, Ray?
Yeah.
So we'll have a lot of them covered. I'll have Switch. You'll have Legacy. We'll have SE. Modded.
Yeah, I think
unmodded.
the character I'm going to use his name is Hannes Torbjorn. He's already like level somewhere near level 20.
Oh, nice.
And then I staged him up.
Oh,
ready,
okay.
Because he was going to do the Baron Zaya stuff for an audio let's play. But then I thought, this just doesn't work for audio. So I thought I'd record him. But now I'll just use him for the roundtable.
There you go.
But I don't think he's done a lot of these side quests yet. Some of them, but not all. I don't remember where he is. I haven't played him in weeks and weeks.
I might change my mage skill.
Does anybody else want to roll before I roll mine?
Not me.
I'm going to roll a d6. See how many rolls I do, or how many reloads I do.
Well, you got to roll a d12. Come on.
Yeah, roll. Well, I should have done that. You hardly ever get to roll a d12. Let's see. So that's 3.
I would have rolled a multiplier dice, but we are doing Colin's computer.
Yeah.
80 refreshes would have been a little harsh.
Yeah. Oh, no. That's a Breton. Oh, and I got to get past that. It's 2, That's a Breton male this time. Oh, no. What's the third one going to be?
Not a Breton.
Yeah. An Imperial male. I think this is going to be my first Imperial male. I've done Imperial female. It's going to be block, enchanting, sneak, storm cloaks. Nice. Thank you very much for that. Cleric, which actually works well with Imperials, I feel. The Lover Stone. Yeah, that's nice. All skills. Lakeview Manor. Nice. Getting that out of the way quick. And again, my orphan, which is probably going to stay exactly where he is again, Furious Beaufort. And then my stats are 2 health, then 3 magicka, and 1 stamina. Humanoid follower is Findle. I've never, ever had Findle as my follower. Ever.
Wow.
So that's going to be an experience. Ha 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 ha. Other follower. Steadfast Dwarven Sphere. That's all time. Way. And guess who my spouse is going to be? Uthgerd the Unbroken.
All you got to do is beat her up, right?
Yep. Faction, Dawnguard, Alignment, Good, House called Rhea. And that's all she wrote. So that's not too bad, apart from the race.
I figure Switch is enough of a handicap for me at this point. Being able to see the screen is hard enough.
It is kind of, yeah.
It limits what I normally do extensively. So
you don't hook it up to your TV at all?
No, I never hook it up to the TV.
Yeah.
It really doesn't make sense to do that for me. Because the only thing I play on it really is Minecraft or Skyrim or some random Nintendo game. So if I'm sitting down to play, I'm popping in something on the Xbox or PC. So, all right. So let's see. Let's look at episode 1 and see what I screwed up here. So we're gonna do kill the bandit leader because we have to do that, obviously. And then we'll pick whatever quests we want to finish becoming Thane with helping people in Falkreath.
So how many quests do you think is appropriate? Six or 8?
Yeah, I think we usually did about 6 per episode for Oblivion, right, Juan?
It was something like that. Sounds about right.
6 to 7, depending, because some of them are a little longer, some are a little shorter. There's more extensive, more difficult, easier ones. So if we do bandit leader, a couple of small Falkreath quests to become Thane. Which one is? Blessing of Nature is the. Was it Gildergreen?
Yeah, that's the Gildergreen. Missing in action is the Battleborn.
Yep, you up to Northwatch.
Yep.
In My Time of Need is the Redguard woman.
Yep.
So that's a pretty tough battle.
They're pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, those are all good,
and
especially if you're higher level.
Delayed Burial. Why don't I remember what that is? Let me click on that because I don't remember.
I know that quest.
I know. I just looked at it.
Don't we go down into the...
it's Cicero. Right? That's just a quick little... You got to convince the guy to help Cicero. I thought
that's
it would be
nothing.
fun. Yeah. So that's only a couple minutes, so that's not really anything serious.
So we need to add at least one or delete that one, because it's really not even a quest.
It's just you convince the guy to help him. So, yeah, we should add another quest.
Yeah.
We've really lucked out on our as well on our feedback in the future for the Skyrim Roundtable. Michelle has just rolled his character and posted his stats.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah. And thank you very much, Michelle. We have race Altmer, male, warrior skill block, and then alteration, pickpocket, siding with the Empire, and he's a thief or a rogue. He's got the Shadow Stone, and his house is going to be Winstad Manor, and orphan is Lucia, and then he's got a stat of 1 health, then 3 magicka. He's going to be way overpowered with that Altmer. let's see, then Stamina 2. Humanoid follower is Celan. I believe he's in Dawnguard. And then other follower, Vigilance. Spouse is Koznak. Hey, Koznak's back.
I love Koznak.
Faction Bard's College, Alignment Evil. And his Guardian Stone is the Shadow Stone. And House Call is Voldemort, which I believe is one of your favorites.
Voldemort.
So thank you, Michelle, and that's going to be awesome. We look forward to your feedback.
Let's see. Where is what if we do the Pale Lady? What if we add the Pale Lady?
Oh, it's not too bad.
I mean, it's not a big long quest, but it's a pretty tough battle.
Yeah, I mean, I think we were looking for just random quests and stuff that, you know, like some people could give us their favorite quests that they'd like to hear.
Yeah, because this is one that if you don't happen across it, you're not gonna do it.
Right.
Yeah, and it is off the road there, and
yeah,
you know,
at Frostmere.
Yeah, and usually you've either, if you haven't done that, then you've gone into the Dwarven ruins that are just around the corner. Mm-hmm. So you're probably loaded for bear. So you're like, oh, I'll come back, and then you never go back.
That's the one where the lady says she's battling some bandits outside the crypt or something like that, and then you go in there. And there's okay, I'm looking at it now. All right, so there's Isis Journal, and that's on the road. That's part of the Pale, or heading up to the Pale.
Yeah, maybe we should save that for that area, for the Pale.
There's the I thought I saw it. What if Ancestral Worship, the one with Goldier and the
oh yeah,
that's right near Valtheim Towers, right at the bottom of the
yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's probably a better one to do, huh?
Yeah, that's getting a little farther afield from Whiterun,
but not like ridiculous. Yeah,
yeah,
it's in the same general vicinity.
All right, I'll add that.
Hilgrin's Tomb. Let's see. Yeah, southeast of Valtheim. Yeah. Why don't we then add that in, since that'll be at least a decent sized quest.
Goldier's a good follower. I have him. He was on my last Skyrim Fits and Starts series. He was my follower with Freya Hansen, which I still haven't edited the last video of that. But,
so we're going to add in Ancestral Worship.
Yeah, that was in episode 2, but I think it works in episode 1 then.
Yeah, we'll move that up there.
So now,
I guess the Ritual Stone goes pretty good with Conjuration.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I'll try to do an Andrew playthrough.
Yeah,
actually,
I think the perks affect that, so I think it lasts even longer with all your Conjuration perks, or it should do.
Oh, that'll be nice.
You're playing on Xbox One?
I'm going to do Xbox, and I'm probably going to do Vanilla.
Vanilla? Okay, because I was going to say the Ritual Stone under Enai Shion's Andromeda mod is very cool. But, yeah.
All right, there we go. So right now we have the Bandit Leader become the Thane by doing your couple of quests around Falkreath. Ancestral Worship, Delayed Burial, which is just a quick thing. We don't really I can just delete that off of there. But if people don't know about it, maybe I'll leave it on there in case there's people who don't really know about it or something.
Which are you leaving on? Where?
I'll just leave Delayed Burial on there, even though it's not really a quest.
Oh, yeah.
In case there's people who don't know about it, we can at least talk about it a little bit.
Yeah.
The Blessings of Nature, which is Gildergreen, In My Time of Need, which is Redguard Woman, and Missing in Action, which is help the family in Whiterun get their missing person from Northwatch, right?
Okay.
So,
all right. So episode 2 is going to be also Lakeview.
Yeah, that'll be us finishing, building the house. However we finish it off. Whether it's modded, unmodded, whatever. But
should we do more? Because Laid to Rest is a Morthal quest.
Yes.
So that's more like a Winstead Manor quest.
Yeah, I guess that's closer to that area.
I mean, I don't care. We can do them in any order.
Yeah, I was trying to think of what level we would be at when we got there. And with that one, you're battling the vampires, so you might want to be, we would be kind of at least a little bit leveled up by this point.
Yeah.
But not so leveled up where it's a problem. Yeah, but we can move that around. Let's see.
Okay.
Because if we're doing that, we could stay towards Riften. We could do like Book of Love.
Yeah, because Infiltration is over by Riften. So is Book of Love.
Yeah.
So Laid to Rest is way over the other side.
So we'll save that for later.
What is there? What kind of quests are there down in Falkreath, though? I mean, if we're going to do Lakeview, I don't know.
That's the thing. There's not a lot down in Falkreath.
Yeah, I guess not. Yeah,
that was the issue. That's why I kind of ticked over to Riften also.
Well, Dengir has a quest. After you, I think.
What if we just add Riverwood quests?
You can do, but it's not the same hold.
No.
Dengir is a quest after you steal the thing, I think. If you steal the thing for him, he gives you a secondary quest after that. It's pretty hairy, though.
Yeah, I've only done that once. It's a vampire thing, isn't it?
Yeah. It's
our ancestor or something like that.
Yeah, and it's the Bloodstone Keep, I think it's called. And it's down further south in the mountains sort of area. And
yeah, that's way up in the mountains near Angie's camp, I think.
Yeah, that sort of way, and all the way around the back.
That's also part of. Isn't that a location for one of the major quests too? Don't you go there for something? Is it? I don't remember. Anyway, so let's see. We've already done that. My time of need. Nice. Unfathomable Depths.
That's a Dwemer related one. What is it?
Yeah, that's over by Riften though. And there's also which is the one where you have to go get the lexicon or something, or the lexicon.
That's one.
What Riften is.
Yeah.
That's Unfathomable Depths?
Yep, that's the lexicon. You get the lexicon and
do you want to add that into episode 2 then, since we're already over there?
Yeah, let's do that.
Because we've already got the other 2 Riften quests. I mean, I'm just looking at the list here. So
all right, so we'll add Unfathomable Depths. Which is you have to be level 14. Oh, and yeah.
That shouldn't be hard by then. Did
no,
you add the Pale Lady to episode 1? Or no, we did the other one, Ancestral Worship. Okay, never mind. And then if we're swinging around, I suppose we could still do swing around from the rift across the mountains and head for Falkreath and do that Dengir's quest or something. I don't know what's.
Oh yeah, I don't know what is that called.
There's also Kind Sacred Trials. I don't know if you want to throw that into here.
Did we do that last time, guys, or no?
Which one?
We didn't do Kind. Did we do Kinds with the Daedra quests? No. So we should do them. Maybe we can break them up over the couple of episodes. You know what I mean? Because there's there's a few trials.
Yeah, there's 3 series of trials that you have to go through. But they're really not that hard if you're leveled up enough.
6, isn't it?
Is it 6? Okay.
I think it's 6, yeah.
Yeah, because you do like a rat. You do it like a skeever and a mud crab and stuff like that. And then you have to do a wolf and something else, and then a bear.
All right. So right now we have, let's see. In 2, we have Depths, Infiltration, Book of Love, Promises to Keep, and Repentance. And what were we going to add? You want to just add Trials of Kind to that one? Kind Sacred Trials, I mean. Let's see, how many is there? Froki, then you defeat 1, 2, 3. Return to Froki. 1, 2, 3. Return to Froki. 1. So there's 3 sets. So we could do the first round in episode 2 if you want. Because the first round is Mud Crab, Skeever, Wolf. Then you go back to Froki. Then it's Bear, Mammoth, Saber Cat. Back to Froki. Then Troll. Then back to Froki.
Yeah.
So we could do the first 3 with the second episode. Then the third episode, do the next set, the Bear, the Mammoth, and the Saber Cat. And then the episode after that, do the Troll.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Because it's recommended level is 20.
There's a bear also, right?
I don't think so. Let's see. Yeah, Bear is the next set. So the first 3 are Mud Crab, Skeever, and Wolf. Then Bear, Mammoth, Saber Cat, and then Troll.
Okay.
So we'll break it up. Really, we could just break it up into 2 episodes. Do the first 3, return to Froki, and then do the final 2 sets, since it's only 1 in the final one, just a Troll. You're not hopping all over the map. The other ones, you kind of got to bounce around the map to get the 3. All right, so here's what we have. We have, for episode 1, kill the bandit leader, then do our Falkreath quests, whichever we decide to do to become Thane. Then ancestral worship, delayed burial, blessings from nature, and my time of need, missing in action. Then episode 2 is unfathomable. God, I'm never going to be able to say that. Unfathomable depths. Infiltration, Book of Love, Promises to Keep, Repentance, and the first part of Sacred Trials, Sacred Trials. So basically, the first episode, we want to have the main structure of the house built, and then the second episode, we want to have it, finished off with, if we're going vanilla with the extra rooms, and if we're modding it, then however it works out. It'll be interesting to hear the different ways it's built anyway.
Yeah.
And then in between there, you can just do whatever you want quest-wise. So, like, if you're going to be a main quest person or a Civil War quest person or whatever, kind of works out good.
Yeah.
Gives enough flexibility. All right, let's see.
Oh, good Lord.
Because Infiltration's a pretty good quest. That's the, is that, what's her name? Where you have to stop her mother from becoming a Hangraven? Is that one?
No, that's the other side. This is
that's Treva's Watch, right? Infiltration.
Yeah.
Okay.
Treva's Watch is the guy who's come back and from wherever he was, and his old rival has taken over his family's fort.
Yeah, that's it.
And you're gonna try and sneak in.
I thought that was part of the rift.
And Repentance is the one I'm thinking of. With the mother wants to become. Yeah, Ilya. Yeah, she's a great follower.
Yeah, she's badass. If you get her really high level, she has ice spikes or icy spear.
Yeah. I've gotten her at a pretty decent level. She is tough.
Yeah, the only problem is that she's always slightly buggy for me. Is that if she takes damage, she seems to always blame me for it. Like if she's walked into a trap or something like that.
Oh, God.
Like fallen stones, she blames me for it and then sort of like won't follow me anymore.
Oh, crap.
And then won't talk to me. It's happened a few times.
That's not good. Oh, that's the horse. I like that quest. I always screw that one up somehow.
Promises to Keep is definitely Riften, though, isn't it?
Yeah, we had to kind of start heading that direction. There's only so many quests in Falkreath.
Okay.
So at least I figured that was in the southeast part of the map, at least.
Yeah, most of episode 2, those quests are mostly
in that range. Yeah.
Okay.
Because Repentance, Infiltration, Book of Love, Promises to Keep, and even Unfathomable Depths is all right in that area. So Kinds takes you all over the place. So there's no, Are they radiant where they show up? Or they show up in specific places, right?
Which?
The mud crab, the skeever.
I think they're pretty specific.
Yeah. They
mud crab for sure shows up where the big giant stone mud crab is out near Rorikstead there.
Yeah. Yep, they do. Yeah. Yeah, they all show up in specific places. So, but they're all kind of all over the place. So, some are. Let's see. The wolf is in Falkreath, Skeever's in the Pale, and Mudcrab's in Whiterun. So
it gives you a quest marker for it, so it's not too bad.
yeah, and like Michelle said, we also have to have the gold to buy the land. So there's that issue also.
Yeah. Do you want to just stick to the first 2 episodes then for now? And
yeah, we can
later.
Yeah, and then we can hash out the other ones. Take a little more time to hash out the other ones.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Then we can, if you want to get into some mod stuff, if you got that, go for it.
I don't have a whole lot, man. There's been just a ton of stuff come out lately, so it's
really?
Almost, yeah, really. One of the bigger ones recently that pop up was the sequel to Rigmore of Bruma that just came out like last week. Rigmore of Cyrodiil. Haven't played it yet. No idea if it's any good. Have you played Rigmore of Bruma yet?
Anybody?
Have not. No.
No, sorry, mate.
Neither have I. So, but yeah, the sequel to that came out. Lots of cool little new mods, armor stuff, and let's see if I got anything. It's usually at the bottom of my priority list here. Stuff that I've added. There have been a lot of little texture mods and things that have popped up. One that I started playing with, just with this character, this orc character I'm doing, so I haven't really learned how to use it. I was kind of joking about it today. Is Spell Sword. That might be fun. What else did I get here? Just looking at my list of mods. Lots of new armor textures, bunches of new world textures and things. I don't really have anything great to talk about, I'm afraid. Sorry. Just lots of little new things, sort of quality of life mods, I guess.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the Andromeda Standing Stones is going to help me a little bit because it makes the Tower Stone something other than just a pile of rocks.
Yeah,
pile of rocks.
Yeah, it does. It actually makes a good
makes it useful.
Well, it makes them different. I love the Ritual Stone version of that he's got.
That one's really good. It's
really cool. It can cause some weird things to happen, but it's pretty cool.
Bodies fall out of the sky every 10 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they sort of appear. Yeah. The ritual listens, it says, and then a body appears. Somebody you killed, 5 minutes ago or something like that.
You won't have your dead mount fall on you, will you? Like Oblivion.
Well, the thing about what it does is it resurrects. What is it? The most recent NPC you killed, it'll resurrect in a battle. So as you can go in with a single follower, but end up with 3 or 4, resurrected, ghosts basically fighting for you as you battle your way through so it can be pretty powerful, actually.
Yeah, and you don't actually have to kill it.
No, they can be killed by somebody else, or just be dead bodies lying around if they're near enough to you, I guess.
It worked out pretty good. I had a character that was a pacifist, and
that's a great idea.
I also had the immersive patrols. And so there was always a Stormcloak Imperial fight. And I would just go over and loot the bodies, for money. And every one that I looked at ended up coming back to help me the next time some wolf attacked me on the road.
Yeah, it's very cool. I hope he gets back to modding soon. He's taken a vacation, and he left his religion mod kicking around out there.
Yeah.
In sort of work in progress condition, and it works okay. I have it and I've loaded it up, but it's a little buggy. So I stopped using it, but it'll be pretty cool when it's done. So
Michelle is excited for Rigmore of Cyrodiil to try it out because he loved the Bruma one.
Oh, good. I haven't played it, but yeah, I know people in the group have. So I really need to get around to playing a lot of these expansion mods.
I feel like there's so many now.
There are, and there's so many really good ones.
Yeah,
and they still seem to be coming out for both LE and SE, which is just super awesome. In fact, a lot of them come out on LE first still. So.
And on special edition, not only can you get the Rigmore of Cyrodiil, but you can also get the customizer for the Rigmore of Cyrodiil. So you can change the way she looks.
Oh, really? Oh, the body slide thing or something? Or is it just a special built customizer?
Yeah, no, it looks like it is for either CBB or UNP.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I never use those. They just cause yet more problems. It's more stuff to think about. You got 240 mods. It's just.
I just don't use followers, so.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. Well, I mean, the body shapes, aren't just for followers; they're for all NPCs. So. But yeah, I always have a follower mod because I like to be able to have at least two if I want, but I stopped using AFT a long time ago. Just didn't seem very stable, and it hasn't been supported in years. So
that's good. We at least hashed out the first 2 episodes anyway.
Yeah. Cool. When do you want to start? That's the next question.
That's a good question.
After the holidays?
Probably a good idea. Let me pull up a calendar here.
I think so.
So it could either be do we want to stick with Sundays because it seems to be easiest to get time zone wise to get everybody linked together.
Sunday evenings? How? Because can't be too late for Colin, right?
No, yeah, we were usually. What time were we usually doing it, Juan?
I think we do noon my time, which
noon
is
your
like
time,
3
our time, 8 Colin's time. Am I correct? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Noon 3 8. Our problem is we span a lot of time zones.
Yeah, I can. Is it like one Sunday a month? Is what you're going to plan on?
Yeah, figure one a month at most. At most.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can do that because Sunday is pretty much the only with Vivian's schedule. It's the only day I really get to spend with her.
Yeah, and we were pretty flexible, and sometimes we went 2 months.
Yeah.
Sometimes just things got in the way, and
yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, I have plans, and I totally forgot about it for tomorrow, and I'm gonna be in a lot of trouble.
Like you're gonna run an ultra marathon or something?
Yeah. No, those it's like, oh, okay, that's mine. It's okay. No, it's like usually, oh wait, we had dinner reservations. Oh, there was a party. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So in January, there are 2 weekends available.
Okay.
The 5th and 6th, or I'm sorry, the 6th, I guess, and the 27th. So whatever works for everybody.
Personally, I like the later one. It gives me more time to do things. I'm working on a couple of other Skyrim projects too. So
yeah, because I mean, really, the 27th isn't that far away when you figure in the holidays and everything else.
Yeah. Is that okay with everybody?
Yeah, it works for me.
Yeah, I should be there. I'm going to try and throw a Skyrim 1080 at you as well there, Victor.
Yeah.
And Ray.
Yeah, and we still have to talk about a couple other things, Colin, about adding. So I'm working on that a little bit too. I even thought ways of working my orc character in there. And I have created NPC models for Jaquai, Body, and Luke. So at least I want a group shot in Skyrim with all the characters.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, no, I've already of your other project, I've already incorporated that, so you might even run across it sometime soon.
All right, so it looks like we have a date mostly set. It's always tentative, depending on things. So we'll say January 20. What's that?
It's written in the sand.
Definitely written in, especially in the wintertime. It's definitely written in the sand. So we'll say January 27th at noon Pacific, 3 Eastern, 8 p.m. GMT. So if you want to send in your feedback, or everybody here, of course, is invited to be on the show. So mark that down. If you want to send in your feedback, obviously skyrimaddictpodcast@gmail.com. And
I'm sure that extends to Michelle as well.
Of course, absolutely, 100%.
So Michelle, I don't know what Canadian time is, but
I think he's near
the same as we are, Eastern time.
Yeah, he's in Eastern, right? Because he's up in Quebec province, I believe.
Yeah, you'd have to go all the way to like Nova Scotia to get it to Atlantic time.
Yeah, to get further east, for Atlantic time. So
I believe we should be on Atlantic time too. We're way too far.
We're very far east. Look, I just want to get rid of daylight savings time and or I want to keep daylight savings time forever. And
that's why we should be on Atlantic time.
Yeah, exactly. Just move to Atlantic time.
It would be lighter later. Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly. I completely agree. I don't need daylight in the morning.
I don't either. Like, I'm up super early. I still don't want it in the morning.
Yeah, well, try going to Michigan. The west coast.
We're in the west
side of Michigan. Yeah. It's still the Eastern time zone.
Yep.
So it's ridiculous in the summer. It's like late. It's light until 10:30 at night.
Oh, that would be so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just an hour away from the time zone switch here.
Yeah, you're pretty far west.
The Georgia-Alabama border.
Yeah, but it cuts east near where you are, and then it goes
west
as it goes farther north, and it's like wow. But yeah, I think all of New England and a lot of Eastern New York should be on the Atlantic zone.
Yeah, because it's way further east than people realize.
Yeah.
Well, now that we've figured out time zones,
well, I'll write the president. He and I are close buddies.
We'll be doing the first set of quests, so everything will be within the next few weeks, depending on the holiday. Hopefully in the next week or so, I'll get all the information up on the Skyrim Addict page on asapodcasting.com. It'll have the schedule. So I'll put the dates and times and what quests. You obviously only have the date and time as episodes pop up, because we'll probably schedule the next one during the next one. It's just a little simpler. But if you're interested in hopping on with us, like Michelle, obviously you are definitely invited, and obviously everyone here is invited, and the usuals are invited. So Steve, if you want to hop on, if he's listening.
Absolutely. Yeah, he's been chatting on. He's been working weekends, I guess, but he was posting on the group feed there.
And then also in between, we could always have people hop in and talk about it too. Like it's pretty flexible.
Yeah,
we fly by the seat of our pants over here. We're not like the Fallout feed. It's not rigid. Yeah. All right. Look.
It's not laminated.
Yeah, we just look. Yeah, it's barely written in the sand. Let's be honest. If a tide came in, it's gone, and we're starting over fresh.
As you say that, Andrew and I still haven't been able to work out all the quests for Fallout 76.
That's got to be tough, right?
It is. We're not even.
That you don't know anything about still.
Yeah. So
is there a wiki for it yet?
There is, but it's very unsubstantiated information.
Oh, geez.
Interesting. By the way, Colin, Steven says if you want to roll a character for him, that would be great.
Awesome.
Seems like you have enough voices around the table, so perhaps I would plan to record my own sessions for the SBC YouTube channel and then send them in audio feedback.
Awesome.
For each. Well, we don't have enough voices around the table, Steven. You can come on.
Never enough voices.
Yeah.
And we could always do, like, in between episodes, like if a Sunday schedule doesn't work, like we can talk about it on other episodes too. It's very flexible here.
And if we don't like you, we'll just block you.
Yeah. Look, it's barely a podcast at this point. All right. So,
hey, if I'm still in the group, it's kind of hard to get kicked out.
I love going back in because I'll listen to the lost ones when I post them, just to kind of breeze through them, and it's like, man, that's where that all came from. I just thought everybody was always here. Like, wait, Colin used to send feedback? What? I thought he was just part of the show. How'd that happen?
Andrew had his own theme music.
I know, yeah. I mean, Christ, he created his own show in the show.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Well, thanks everybody for listening. And if you are listening later on, of course, you can still donate to the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation through our link, which is on asapodcasting.com. Just go to the donate button. As of this moment, in the current time that we are in not in the future when you're listening to it, we are at $3,570 for the day.
Nice.
So, which is awesome. Like to thank everybody for chipping into that. That is great. So,
yes, thank you very much.
We surpassed our goal of, what did I make the goal? $3,000.
$3,000, I think.
Easily passed that, which was awesome.
Stu let me post a link. The links over at Character Crusade.
Oh, that's awesome.
Discord and we actually had at least a couple of visitors from over there pop into the stream.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, those guys are great. They do such good stuff, and they just love the game too.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. So we've always had some good contact back and forth with them, which is great.
Yep.
So it's just a good community, you know. Look, and if people would play Minecraft with me again, we could all play together in Feed's realm. A few people were on Twitch watching me go through the desolate landscape of Feed's realm that nobody inhabits anymore but me and my villagers.
Oh, no. That's sad.
It's just me, villagers, and subway lines is basically what it is at this point. So if you're listening to the show in the future, feel free to drop into that link. You can donate anytime. That will be 12 months a year. That link will be available and will go towards the charity event each year. And if you're in the U.S., is tax deductible. I'm not sure the tax laws anywhere else. So
Michael,
yes.
When does that link cut off? So when does the link for 2018? When does it stop being for the 28 for this one and go to the next one? Is it just January 1?
Yeah, I think it's January 1st, and I actually have to start like a new event. But I'm in contact with a lady from the local chapter who's going to keep it, make sure it's all good.
Sure.
So we'll be the link on the podcast page itself will always connect to the latest donation point.
Sure. Okay.
So, rolling in the future, whether this is whether it's 2021 and you're just starting Skyrim for some reason and you happen to be listening to this and the new game hasn't come out yet.
I will. I'll get in a plane and go over there and hit you.
Yeah. As we're still speculating on ES6 in 2022 and we're trying to come up with another version of the roundtables. And we're only playing characters to avoid all quests at all times.
Bethesda's working on a new engine. Don't rush them.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
Or we're recycling some of your old characters, doing a vegetarian playthrough.
Yeah, that was not easy. Without a mod, that was not easy. I did that on 360. I did a vegan character on 360. If you haven't listened to an old episode, I did a guy who didn't even making potions wasn't that easy. Wearing clothes wasn't super easy either. No.
Yeah, you need leather strips for lots of those armors.
Yeah, I think I just wore robes, basically. Robes and a hood. Because I assumed they didn't really have ingredients, so I assumed they were just cloth robes. And
they weren't wool?
Yeah, I mean, who knows? I guess that's okay. I mean, didn't really have polyester, so...
Rayon.
Rayon.
Tundra cotton, that's what you need.
Yeah, tundra cotton. Yeah, They were all tundra cotton suits. That's what they were. That's all I wore. Powder blue tundra cotton suits. With butterfly.
And they weren't
collars.
animal tested.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was tough. And then I did. I had. You know what? Remember the Iron Man character I had?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Actually, Connor broke that out not recently, but maybe like 2 years ago, and I had totally forgotten.
That's what I was referencing with the double daggers.
Yeah, he was just iron armor and double daggers. It was bare bones, man.
Yeah,
it was pretty fun though. I went pretty high with that. I went I think I was almost level 70.
Well, you did the full main quest with him.
Yeah, with daggers and just iron armor. Yeah, that wasn't super easy, let me tell you.
Well, taking on the Draugrs and the dragons was probably the toughest part for you.
Because the the smithing, there's no perks for iron armor.
No.
No matter what the perks you got, so you can never get iron armor up to legendary, apart from I think you have to do like a combination of like enchanted gauntlets, like enchanted gear and the potions, and have them maxed out. And then you can get iron but you can never get it like where it's like just the below steel. It's always like nearly like a third or a half of what you can get steel up to.
Yeah.
Did you not? You wouldn't allow yourself to use the banded iron armor, which is a little bit better, right? Because it uses corundum, or
I think I was just in regular straight iron armor. Yeah,
I think it was just the armor that you made, if I remember.
Yeah,
correctly.
I think I made it. Yeah, it was just the ones you craft it. I improved it over time, obviously, but not a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still garbage. It's still iron armor.
Yeah, because I remember you were sneaking everywhere.
Yeah, I pretty much had to at some point. Once you get to a certain level, it's like, iron armor's only so good.
Yeah.
It's only protecting you so much from the flames of Alduin.
You won't be fighting the Ebony Warrior in iron armor.
I think I did.
Oh, did you? Wow.
Did I? I know I battled him. It might not have been the iron. I took that iron one pretty far.
Yeah.
Well, you would have had to have reached 80 with
that. Yeah, level 80 or 81. Yeah. I might be thinking of
tough.
a different character I did it with. I think I did it when it right after the legendary came out, where you could keep leveling. Or no, I did Ebony Warrior before you could go legendary. But I don't think I was podcasting at that point. Where you had to get to level 81 completely.
Yeah, max out all the things.
Yeah. You had to max everything out because you couldn't go legendary in anything. Legendary was brought in with Dragonborn, right? And the respecs and all.
No, I have no idea.
No, I think it was just its own thing.
That's a long time ago.
Was it its own update, or was it brought in when Dragonborn was done
update
with the with the black books and how you could respec with the black books?
No, I think that was just
a secondary thing. Yeah. It might have been before that you could do legendary. I don't know. It was around the same time frame because I was about a year and a half out, I think, from the beginning, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and I don't remember when they brought in crafting arrows either.
Was that Dawnguard?
I think that was Dawnguard, because then you could craft the
bolts.
Bolts, yeah.
That's true. I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
Because I know some of the things came about because of the modding community. Because I remember they did the mounted fighting because of the modding community, where you could actually fire your bow while you were mounted, or you could actually swing your weapons while you were mounted.
I think the modding community would like you to think that they did it because of them, but
no, they did actually do it before though, because the
modding community did it before. That doesn't mean Bethesda did it because of the modding community, but I don't know, I've always thought, Bethesda
they may
does
have been
their
working
own thing.
on it anyway. Yeah,
they like leaving the game open to modders, but they don't do anything because of modders.
All right, well, I'm going to close out my recording of Skyrim Addict here, so thanks everybody for listening.
You got Chatterbox coming up?
Yeah, I'm going to try and get Michaela on here. I don't know what we're going to talk about, so anybody who wants to hang around, feel free to hang around.
Well, Vivian's about to show up, so I'm going to just listen.
Have fun.
And hang
I
out.
think Andrew's coming back for the last hour at 8 o'clock. So we're probably just going to talk Christmas movies and stuff.
Yeah.
You want to just hang on 5 seconds? We're going to get Stephen Pacey's role here.
Do it.
Oh,
do
okay,
it. Let's
yeah.
do
And
it.
he said he's a man of action, so he's going to go with one refresh.
He's a man of action.
So here we go, Stephen. And Stephen is going to join us. Oh, ding, 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 ding. We have... we have... looks like a George character here. We have race, red guard. Gender, female. Heavy armor. Illusion magic. Pickpocket. Civil War side Empire. Class Ranger. Steed Stone. Oh, that's nice with the heavy armor. Breeze Home. And Orphan is Horror in Riften. And so he's got Breeze Home. So he has Lydia as his house call. You lucky SOB. Let's see. Health 2. Then Magicka 3. Stamina 1. Humanoid follower is the Dark Brotherhood Initiate. Bad luck there, unless you sort of wanted to go to the Dark Brotherhood straight away. Other follower, Stray Dog. Good luck with that one as well.
Yeah, good luck finding him.
Yeah. Spouse is Iona. So that's was it the Riften?
The one from Riften, right? Yeah.
Faction companions alignment neutral. So I'll take a picture of that and send it through.
All right. Well, that's the end of our segment here. Stay tuned for the Chatterbox up next live. And if you're listening down the road, you can always go to asapodcasting.com and donate if you'd like. We have our donation link up year-round. And that's directly to Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. Final update total after the day was over was $5,000 even for the day. So we were able to raise $5,000 on the day of the podcast, 12-hour podcasting bonanza, or whatever you want to call it. So if you want to be a part of the Skyrim Roundtable coming up that we're going to start in January, email skyrimbookclub.ca. You can send in your feedback there. And keep an ear out. There's going to be probably a bunch of Skyrim 10ADs popping up. So take care, everyone. Bye.